My room is... it's a room. Did you know? Why did you do that? It's Twitch freaking dashboard. We don't have combo, so there's not going to be any of that. So let's play some more. Do I want to, or we can end on Doomslayer? Let's end on Doomslayer and see how he holds up. E shottegonni. Creepers. That's a lot of firepower. Don't forget I got little heating knives. That. Oh, I ran out of ammo. I'll slay my foes in the most... Wait, is that just what this thing does? Does this make ammo appear or something? Damn it, I just wasted a whole bunch of healing. I'll be honest. That's nutso. That's nuts. That makes no sense. Oh wait, doesn't have respawn. Okay, we'll just. Well, this time I'm ready. Oh, that's neat. There's a little glowy mark. I'm gonna draw, but I have nothing to draw. Which is like the least fun situation to be in. So do you guys frequently blow up into a whole bunch of random garbage? No, thank you, sir. I need that for later. Where did you come from? More specifically, why did you come? Does the sword just make ammo drop? You stood in the fire like a fool. Just something only a fool would do. It's warm. Warm, warm, warm. I appreciate all this spawning happening. So, the flesh consumed is actually made after the fact. It is not one of the original classic Dooms. As a result, its design philosophy is a little bit different. So it's just a smidge different from your usual Huff and Guff Doom and Doom. Doom and Gloom. I think the biggest difference is that it's a lot more spiteful towards the player. Need a blue key to open this door. You know what, after I'm done with this, I'll just, I think I'll open up, what am I gonna do? Let's just open up a runner-up and see how that one's like. So there's actually a switch back here. And if you push it, the game says no. First off, you unlock 9-inch nails. That's cute. But then a whole bunch of guff spawns in it. You are just not equipped for this, even if you're playing like pretty high up. explode in ammo, don't they? Got a 7-fold knife. That's a pretty good one. Got a 7-fold knife. That's a pretty good one. Because it's a big spread attack, basically. So I really don't like how 9 nails is a secret. You've got to get all the secrets. But it will kill you if you do it. If you don't know what you're doing, at least. Perfect hatred. Oh, isn't there like a cyber demon towards? Yeah. It's like a cyber demon all the way in the back. A whole bunch of demons as friends, apparently. I hope he's happy with his friends. That's one way to do it. Now, are there any boots down there? That's the American question. Might be one right here. Yep. I think there's like a... Isn't the secret exit down here? Quite like a big American burger. But I never thought it'd be you. Stab me in the back like that. Like Blast Blue, we seem to have some sort of spread going on with our attacks instead of the straightforward shit. There's like a secret here. Note how very little actually denotes that secret's existence. It's like such a different design philosophy in general. Also a lot fancier with the map design, so... This thing works. Like it turns the thing whenever it reloads. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! My little feeties! My little feeties! Did we do this yet? I don't think we did this part actually. This weapon overheats. So there is something to this weapon. Let me read that again. Weapon builds as a press secondary to vent. Okay, but how does this work? Oh, there's a little thing next to it. Okay, that's cool. Don't want that. I don't care. No, I don't want to freaking have to do that again. I just want to go home and eat some pizza pasta. Oh, I've got the yellow key. Oh, hell. I think this one's going to spend a little bit of time drawing. Maybe they don't have a reflection attack. Like when they do the shield thing, they just block attacks and they fire their own attack afterwards. I love how this gun is actually beefy. It's actually got a lot of girth to it, which is weird because it's like your secondary salvation pistol. Here's a gun that's worth having. Is he here? No, he's over there. Ah, you're supposed to... Yeah, now I recall. You can, what's it called? You can, telefrag him. Knife throwing is my thing. Not to complain or anything, but, I don't know if these guys are the best, like, demon replacements. And I'm saying that from the perspective of, well, pinky replacements, actually. The reason people call them pinkies is because the name demon is technically already taken by every enemy in the game. Whew. But like, any cluster of lost souls is a problem. Wow. Didn't answer that, did we? Now, how do we telefrag him again? Is the real American question. You know what? You know what? You know what? Whew! Headsets are hot. Yeah, I knew it. Perfect Hatred is the one where the secret level shows up. It was actually designed by Don Rare. Oh, I guess because they, Oh, wow. This only took 6 hours to make. Wow, Mr. Romero, you really are impressive if you managed to do this in 6 hours. It's like the shortest it took any level in the entire series. I'm gonna take off my shirt. How about that? How about that? Got some records here. Wow, completed it in 5 minutes, huh? That's fast. Nothing, guys. Secrets. Oh, there's non-official secrets? Oh, yeah, yeah. There we go. Why is that barrel even there? Like, yes, Mr. Romero, you made this in record fucking time, but... What the hell does it mean to complete something in record time if it's not that great? That guy is no joke, by the way. Yes, I've got Rip and Tear. Rip and Tear till it is done. So now we gotta teleport again. To get the secret exit. We missed an item. Who cares? Oh, this level, are you freaking kidding me? This level's goofy. I'm not saying that because I like saying the word goofy. So in case you're wondering, we're not getting the regular shotgun, we're only getting this shotgun. Because the regular, the Thunderbuss is due to its specifics the double barrel shotgun replacement, which means that unless the double barrel shotgun shows up, which is not in Doom 1 under any circumstances because it's a Doom 2 weapon. It's kind of weird when you think about it, the Doom 2 added one weapon, and it's like immediately the weapon that just changed everything. Hey Romero, what you gonna add for the sequel? In terms of content, it's like, well, I'm just gonna add a complete change of everything. These knives are strong as hell, man. Jesus. Now everything else on fire. How about that? I know there's no hit scan, so there's technically not as much reason to be careful about things, but man. Oh, that's some healing. Getting a bit dark. Let me turn on my brightness. There we go. I can see. Firebomb's the most common bomb. I get that feeling because I keep picking up firebombs. They actually changed the size of the bomb, because the projectiles. Because I remember the maces just look bigger than fireballs. There's something about them that gives them a bigger profile. Maybe it's just me. Probably should at some point rip and tear until it is done. It would be the beneficial strategy. This gives me damage resistance to like crazy level, so I'm... Get over here, Lost Soul. I get to punch a demon. The fact that Doom Guy has such a very shit like combo, like his melee combo is just swing, swing, swing. But it's only a 2-hitter, and the 2 hits will get the job done as well as they should. But yeah, the Hydra really needs to just give more ammo. Jesus Christ, man, it's nearly impossible to get enough ammo for that thing. Like, everything else, I'm like, I got enough ammo, but the Hydra gets a couple of shots each. The problem is, it's a rapid-fire weapon that's not... It's like someone gives you a minigun and just like, here's 10 bullets, and I'm like, I'm gonna have a couple more that night. Milk. You say milk, I say milk. I'm glad that we exchanged blows. Oh. What? What? That was just the unlock button? Really? Where do I go? What is my objective? These are questions. I don't have answers. Look at that. Lesser bullet gems does not give you anything to work with. 2 bullets. Wow! Better call the fucking cops. Someone's getting just smidge OP for words. Where is the yellow key? Just turn on IDDT mode. I'm sick and tired. I want to know what the key is. I haven't played these levels much because they're just not, you know... Oh, there it is. I just remembered how you get it, I think. We must be on the other side of things. I'm hungry, but I don't want to eat on stream. It's rude. I recently got someone just complaining on my old fucking bounty hunter video, like, why are you eating? And I was like, God damn it, man! How about you watch the new videos and then complain about stuff, you know? Like, that video is like years old by now. Ooh. I said I would remake it someday so that people don't have the right to complain because it's now good, but I just never got around to it. What a great secret level. Oh my god, I remember this level. Shadow Slicer. Actually, I don't have the exact gun for this. Should probably use some rockets too. Yes, and then they go and punch. Punch for me, little pretty ones. Who said that? Was it you? Wait, the Shatter Slicer spike stay behind? That's neat. Even doing this is a big fucking pain without the... I feel like any good weapon mod, this just is a really sucky level. Even that's only like 15 or something. There's a Shadow Slicer. Shouldn't it be shattering and slicing? Don't know why there's a Hydro Repeater and rocket ammo back here instead of Hydro Repeater and bullet ammo, but... I guess we can't always trust on science to give us the answers, huh? Excuse me. What a mess of a level this is. It just starts off chaotic is the problem. Such a real goddamn chaotic. Ooh. It's a shade ring. Wait. Excuse me? Excuse me? What is this? This really just points out that the chainsaw didn't come up at all during those others. Oh, there's a limit to how much I can use it. Oh, that's neat. Why does it have a countdown, though? Oh, so once I hit a target, I need to, so okay, so it's only good for one target, and then it just runs out of steam and goes whatever, and go home. Also, we picked up a backpack at some point. But if I draw, what would I draw? Would be fun. How does the Sapphire Bomb work? Because it just seems to do whatever the hell it feels like. I would love if I didn't teleport for just a second there. Getting a little bit sick and tired of the fact that this thing's just like, hey, I know what's best for you. And I'm like, what's that? And then he just does whatever the hell it feels like. I got Hydra ammo, so that complaining is over. Them days are over. Excuse me for assuming they actually take care of stuff for me, but... Excuse me? Just trying to move here. Yep. Thy flesh consumed. One hell of a chore. Level 3 and it took us half an hour. I don't think the stream's gonna last forever, though. I don't think I wanted to do Doom 2 afterwards, but freaking results like these, man. What is it? It really seems like the Thieves guys just drop a lot. I think they steal ammo from you anyway, so it's like a compensation sort of deal. It's like, hey, listen, these guys are jackasses. There's some compensation. Now that I have the red skull key. Like the Hydra, again, it takes forever to build up ammo again. I am invulnerable. That is not what you can do to destroy me. I don't know why I didn't just fly up. I mean, if you ask me, like, I'd say, like, hey, you're a dragon. You can fly up. What am I going to sketch? I guess I could sketch some weapons. I need to do weapon designs at some point. This part's weird. Like, I don't get this. Why is the door down here? Just a short... Why is it? Whoops. Didn't mean to get your internal organs in a bunch there, boy. Well, I guess with firepower like this, you really don't need that many bullets, do you? But I think shotgun ammo is like the most common ammo that's dropped because people like using the shotgun. Or as it's properly pronounced, the shotgun. I will not budge on this subject. Ooh, I get some knives. You want to bring a boy? You think you can... think you can just come over and to my fucking house and do this? The shatter, I'll go for the 7-fold. Thank you very much. This should be it. Where's the music? Oh, this freaking weird-ass part. I think I got how it works. The bomb just bounces around a whole bunch of shit, and then just does whatever the hell it feels like. That guy didn't drop anything. Oh. That's how we're supposed to do this. Wait. Maybe that's a trigger line you gotta walk over. Nope. I don't get this. Where's the music? Seriously, where the frick's the music? Oh, it's the quiet track. But to try to fill you with existential dread. They're in there. Okay. So, these levels feel so much smaller than Doom levels usually do. I don't know what it is. Something about it just feels a little bit... The word I'm looking for is compact. Like I walk in, I walk out. That little face in the explosion, that was neat. Oof. Oof. Oh, that awkward feeling. That awkward feeling I have right now. There we go. We have Banana Commander Root, and Slow Cool. How handsome. A bunch of handsome boys. Well, the exit already? What an amazing video game. That Flesh Consumed really feels like a half-assed, like, thing. I mean, it took the man 6 hours to make one of the levels. Not to, like, discredit a man's ability to make something quickly, but... there's such a thing as taking a little bit of time to ensure quality. And that's not something you can do in 6 hours. Let me just look at why Die Flesh Consumed was even made. How about we look at that? Die Flesh Consumed. All the levels of the Tom Willis, as he joined with the release after. Oh wow, that's cool for him. What the hell? Since the expansion was produced while id Software was involved in other project, not much thought was put into making it consistent with the previously established plot. Seriously, there's someone who on the team was like, "Hey, we gotta make sure it's cohesive with the plot, or the wiki's gonna bitch later." Yeah, the difficulty starts off much higher. But what's like the history behind this? Because it was made after Doom 2. Maybe Ultimate Doom can tell me something about that, because I'm really curious about the history of this. Maybe Wikipedia has something on this, which is sad because I always think that the fan wiki is like the one with the good sources, because that's where the people hang out. Can you imagine? Doom was released in 1993. It's fucking 25 years old, or it's gonna be in December. Wait, what the fuck is Doom VFR? Virtual reality. I don't think you'd want to play Doom 2016 in VR. I'm just saying you might suffer a slight brain death doing so. Just a pinch of knowledge there. So can we find something about thy flesh consumed? So the Ultimate Doom is the retail version. I don't know why this was made. Was it made to make the retail version an appealing buy for people that already own Doom? Because if that's the case, it's more difficult, yes, but at this point you might as well just fucking stick with the WAD makers. Like, if you actually care that much, you know. Like, it's not a magic trick to find these people. I mean, I only got into the Cock Awards because someone else was like, "Hey, I want to do the Cock Awards." Did you know about the Cock Awards? Because I was like playing the same thing all over again because I didn't have any other WADs available and didn't know where to get them, so. I don't like it when monsters are being ultra dramatic. Stuck. What am I fighting for? And I'm just like, oh, come on, man. I know a little bit of drama spices up your day, but there's a limit. There's a limit, and you just crossed it. What am I fighting for? God, that line's awesome. It's so dumb. It's like so not. What's it called? It's so not Mega Man, and yet it's like in the canon, and everyone, and it just gets me. Whoa, I don't want that. I get the Thunder Bomb. I mean, when you really think about it, the fact that I'm shooting cannonballs at people is probably very aggressive. I already have the 7-fold knife. Why would I want that? 7-fold knife is awesome. Like, the heal factor is amazing. Yes, the Shadow Knife is great if you're fighting in an arena. Need a little bit of sprucing up to do it in place, but... I like that it makes sense that these guys with the armor could take, like, a shot. Because they were on armor. Of course they could take a shot from a fucking cannon. Now the question is, is his boot too big for his goddamn feet? I don't know where we're going to find the answer, but it's probably going to be someplace exciting. Well, I thought that shot would bounce off the ledge, but nope. Nailed it. I still want to do that thing where I complain about Pathfinder, you know. You know what? You know what I'm going to draw? I'm going to draw the fucking goblin from Pathfinder. How about that? How about that? We'll draw one of those little skips. I hate them. I am still of the firm conviction that Pathfinder 2 infinitely better fit at kobolds as base race. And I will never shut up about that. So if you're the kind of person who gets antsy, just every time I start talking about Pathfinder, just imagine that I start my conversation with that and just leave. You hereby have my blessing. Blessed child. Problem is, these guys can shoot. Which I've mentioned is a problem. I just realized something. I don't think there's any hit scan weapons in this whatsoever. I think every single weapon that is found in Get Medieval on their asses, none of it's hit scan. There we go. I was looking for you. Like, they're all projectile-based weapons. That's nice. That's very nice. Back in my day, we just called that sensible video game, but nowadays you gotta praise people for doing the bare fucking basics. Nowadays you get fucking kicked in the ass like, but that man did so good. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, man, that's like basic 101 game design. I'm not gonna praise someone for doing the bare minimum of his fucking job, you know? I'm not saying that hit scan weapons are like terrible, but I am saying that the fact that they considered that and realized that it would probably make this game very, like, the fact that even the Hydra is a Magoober weapon. I'm pretty sure, by the way. Did he just ask where's this thing called love? Dear friend, I know that you're looking for love, but you're not gonna find it in a danky old dungeon. Isn't this the level where there's like an area where you can get stuck and there's no way out? I thought it was this place, but apparently there's just a way out, and I'm just an idiot. So here you can get the BFG. I want to do something, but I can't do it because I don't have a card. And that makes me sad. You can jump down here. It's kind of a neat unofficial secret, as they call them. Rip and tear. Rip and tear. Also, let's just skip the yellow key. Do I want to skip the yellow key? No, we don't. No, we don't. We're going to do the yellow key legit. I have the ring of might. Are you there? What the fuck made you think any of that was a good idea? How many enemies did I skip and how? Or why, specifically? Because it's always kind of goofy. Like, on one hand, though, I can see it. I can see it working. You can just make a Doom level where a lot of the enemies are optional, and you just kind of stumble across them as you do your daily life stuff. It's because I bypassed this thing. I don't know what that means, Bob's brain. Best explosion ever. Maybe when you kill an enemy with this, it guarantees whatever drops they can have. I like games that have that kind of system. It's like, listen, if you do this particular move, they always guarantee a drop of this kind. It encourages different types of play in a relatively simple and straightforward fashion. That was vicious. I'm a vicious and cold-hearted man. Oh, now I get it. It's the regular shotgun with the Morning Star from Heretic mounted on. That's freaking adorable. 10 cuteness points for Gryffindor. I just love how the Lost Souls bounce off things. It's so cute. Thing is, I don't really know how to draw the goblins from Pathfinder. I know that they have like a round head and they're kind of stubby limbs. You know, I was gonna pull out the rulebook and I'm just gonna see like what they get in ancestry feat wise. Like, what defines the goblin experience? What makes a player go, man, I want to be a goblin? Because I feel that a race has two components, which are often forgotten. Component number one of a race is its its lore implementation. What makes the race tick lore-wise? Like, what is the backdrop biologically of the character? Like, you got Dragonborn, they're proud, so naturally in most societies they're gonna have something regarding that their pride and warrior culture or something like that, you know. Yeah, if you kill them with a sword, they drop a whole bunch of shit, which I guess is like a risk reward kind of thing. this working? Oh. Oh no. This is the bad place to be. And a blue key. It's armor and the key. Armor and the key. One wears armor, the other wears a key. I can't go through here. See, this is what I mean, that this was clearly just hastily clucked together. Because in my honest opinion, in a properly designed WOD, you don't have that kind of stuckage going on. Unless it's the point like you're going through a cave and you must be careful. I don't like fucking around with this shit. I don't want to go back there and have to pick up my goddamn boots. There are boots here. Why are those there? Just answer me that question 3. Sir, could you just riddle me these questions 3? Who dare? You dare? Or should I say, hoodoo, you do voodoo, or however that stupid thing goes. Oh my goodness. Let us finish this like men. Why does your sword suit daggers? Oh, hell yeah. That mission's so smooth. Don't be so sad, sir. Stop being so sad. It's not so bad. It's not so bad. I saw that. Don't think I didn't see that. Cacodemons are a little bit more visible than that, so this isn't open. Those aren't even proper skull doors. That's so weird. You're still around, really? Where do I go? Oh, I know. I fucked this up. That's what went wrong. I stand by my point, though. I want to play La Mulana someday. Again. Give the game a fresh go. With that... That first level music just sells it, man. That just makes you go, I'm an adventurer. And from there on out, it's you being an idiot and really needing some help. Or as they scientifically call it, you need an adult. Dragon versus Hydra. Who will win? Not that guy. He freaking screwed the pooch. You know what I really like is if there's a level and it's like there's a red skull door and you find a red skull, can you pick it up? And the door just opens. Ow. That's what I was afraid of. I was afraid of that man. I must open the red skull door. And I see where the... I guess the Hydra does deserve to be... like, there needs to be a weak weapon, I guess. And the Hydra is pretty beefy, all things considered. It makes that boop 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 boop. I need to use the Inferno more often because the fact remains, it's pretty good. And apparently it holds its charge. I want to see how strong this is. Not on you. Not on you. I'm not going to use it on someone who's actually like a threat. I said a threat. Is it that much to ask to just get like a medium threat, okay? Oh god, this is that level. Yeah, we're gonna meet some cockles in a second. You really tried, didn't you? He tried so hard, he fought so long. But in the end, well, I don't know how that story went. I appreciate the effort. I really do. Whatever. Itch my nose. Like I said, it's a lot more mean-spirited about some things. Oh. I miss Blast Blue and this mighty shield, which he throws a lot. Gotcha. That was a stupid idea. Whoa, big. Also, I found out what the guy said in the game when you pick out a secret. It's apparently Shing Sparkle Sparkle. It's from a SpongeBob episode. I mean, I expected that. Kako demons are pretty beefy, so yes, this thing does ultimately fuck shit up. I wonder how it holds up against like a big boss, though. Like a really big, beefy boy. Or a beaky boy. My sword has been upgraded. I like this. It's like, here's the key. It's right over there. You just gotta teleport in. So you gotta figure out, you bozo. You might wonder why I did all that, since technically we've achieved nothing of interest over there. My grandpa always told me, don't pull out the flamethrower until you've got some serious beef. I tried to follow his sagely advice wherever I could. But at the same time, I tried to deny his existence and get him sent to a village. This Elevatoire. To be fair, what the hell are medieval dudes in armor supposed to do against a fucking flamethrower? It's beyond me. Oh, isn't there a big dude in there? Yeah. Okay, so it's not that strong. But it will seriously mess up someone's day. I knew it. I was lied to. Johnny said it was safe because Johnny knew I wouldn't check. Johnny knew I was way too busy to check. The problem is, that doesn't actually get me the yellow... Oh, that's the level exit. Where the fuck's the yellow key, then? It's in that teleporter business. But how do you get to the teleporter business? Oh. Yellow key. Which I think is just like bonus material. Yeah, it's all bonus. If it were recall correctly, it's actually pretty serious bonus stuff too. This is a no jokes, no bars held fight. Did Archviles exist back then? I don't really recall, but did Archviles exist back then? Did Archviles exist back then? Think. Well, we haven't seen many of them. I don't even know what Archviles are in the system. Oh, we're at the final level already. You know, there's a reason I don't like Doom 2 a lot, or Doom 2 Megawatts, and the reason I don't like Doom 2 Megawatts comes down to a very simple problem. I really, really don't like the Icon of Sin. I think it's a terribly designed boss. For a game that's about limited resources, having a boss fight that is like all about you don't get to use limited resources too well. It's a nice little setup, but it shouldn't like be like the de facto boss everyone goes with. And they're already standing in lava, but please, please die to my otherwise harmless. You know, I wonder what it would have been like if you play Doom El Clasico, not knowing what to expect really, and you end up at the final level of the first episode, and you're like, oh man, look at all these spooky dudes. And then you play, and you were like, oh, the Cyber Demon, what the fuck? And like as you play, you begin to realize that every single time you think that's the biggest enemy I'll fight in Doom, the game just pulls out another one, and another one, and another one. 25, huh? Like, I wonder what that feeling was like legitimately constantly experiencing bigger and bigger enemies. And coming to the realization that no matter how many enemies you kill, there's always a bigger guy just waiting around the corner to kick your ass even harder. You're like, well, oh, it's just going to be like the Cyber Demon. Now I just run in circles. And it's like, nope, he's hit scan, and you suddenly die for cover. Thank you. Like, that's like the quality of Doom's design. If you start off with these hit scan enemies, you're like, okay, that's that. And it's like, oh, the Demons of Hell have some strange sense of modesty to them. Why'd you put me back here? I'm surprised how many fucking cannonballs a dragon can take. This is a nice setup, though. This is a nice little area. Like, I like these little open courtyards. They really feel like a courtyard that is just open. Does Doom allow for multi-switches? I don't know if Doom allows for, like, you need to push A and then B and then it activates. I think there's ways to sort of replicate that kind of effect, but you can have different buttons do different things and all that, but like, the fact that it's 15 and 2 is just so sad. Okay, this is where the Mastermindo shows up. I forgot, you're real mobile. How about you burn in hell? He throws lances. Unfortunately, killing him does end the level. Look at just bones pop out of him. Why are there bones popping out of him? Oh, the level doesn't end. It just opens the door. That classic Doom move, opening the door instead of ending the level instantly as it is done usually. But yeah, I got to learn something about the weapons, I guess. That's nice. Oh, you get like, this is so frustrating, because you come in here, you're like, I can't just call those down. Wow! Someone took away all the punctuation! Now they're no longer capitalized. How sad. But that's Doom for you. I don't feel like drawing anymore. But I did say I do that one thing where I would look up the what goblins do in the new rulebook. Do these PDFs have like a self-destruct thing going on or something? It's kind of weird they just give these things out. Unless there's like a whole smack of content that's not in here. Oh, no. Weren't they like planning to do a whole bunch of alterations depending on how this turns out? Yeah, they're planning to do a whole bunch of changes. Yeah, but why go for goblins? Everyone knows and loves kobolds. 5e has kobolds! People don't use goblins! People use orcs and hobgoblins, but they don't use fucking goblins. You're literally creating a market that isn't there. Go with the ones people love. People love good old kobolds. Like, oh, they're so cute. They pick them up and they hug them. No one fucking draws goblins because they're not like little boys. You need little boyhood to be good. Oh, wow. Another year before they're actually releasing the full core rulebook of the second game. That's fine. That's fine. Ratchet up the wonder of magic items. Well, we'll give a look at some random ones. I don't think it comes with like a lot of tables of like how do you read things. The playtesting supplies does not come with a fillable PDF, by the way. Does not come with a fillable PDF because fuck you, I guess. Because just fuck you. Window capture. Can I capture? I can capture my PDF. I need to scale it down a bit though, so it actually fits the fucking screen. But what am I dragging here? What was I dragging? Well, I just shrunk something. Okay, now we just center it. There we go. I'll get me on their asses so we got a nice crisp screen. Now you get to read along with me. Wait a second. Let me just do what I need to do. What I need to do is I want to go to ancestries, and then I want to go to goblins. See what goblins. So the thing that gets me about fucking goblins is their dexterity and charisma. I don't. From what a guy told me, there's apparently no that have strength, wisdom, constitution, dexterity. Yep, there are none with strength. I mean, not that kobolds would have fixed that, but I'm just saying, you know. Look at this. You open the fucking rulebook, and this is the first fucking thing you see, and you're like, "Wow, I'll be over there," is what you'll say. Jesus Christ! Look at those fucking teeth. Why would you want to play that? Why not make him cute? Like, make him look cute. Look at every other race, and look at how they're perfectly present. Look at that, it's a presentable boy. That's some presentable boys. Presentable. I'd play that. I probably want him shaved, but there you go. I get backgrounds, which kind of neat. It's like it's a neat idea, but here's the problem I have. All wisdom. Sure. I got nothing to say about that. Let's see. What do you get as racial ancestry feats? You get one page, and it's not even filled out completely. Wow, it's like, here, play alchemist. The goblin fucking alchemist is like the poster boy of Pathfinder 2, and I'm like, no. You go sit in the trash can over there. Oh, that's neat. That's awfully specific, and fire is generally the damage type you don't want to use, because fire burns shit down, so you don't want to use it. You don't want to burn down something you want to keep intact. don't have to put someone's... There we go. Here we go. Oh, that's neat. They get the scavenge. Eat anything. That's neat. That's very cool. It's kind of cute. You have to take a -1 penalty. That's neat. What the hell? Wait, ride is a feat? Wait a second, ride's a feat? And it's a nature check. Huh. That's not bad. It starts off really weak with burn it. It's like, ugh, really? But then it like goes to, okay, they're fucking goblins. They're goblins. What do you want? They're goblins. And that's the problem. Is they're goblins. And it's not like, here's the thing. Say you do decide to like integrate kobolds into your thing. You need to get kobolds out of the snarls and into the cities. And they technically already are, as like sewer builders and shit. What the fuck does a goblin do in a city? Like, I want you to think for a minute and go, okay, what happens if a lizard folk goes to a city? What's his job going to be? Well, he might be a medicine man, the shaman. He might do, I don't know, he'll probably farm. They're pretty sturdy folk. Or maybe they'll do the fishing. But you look at a goblin and go, what the fuck does he do? Like, all of these things imply this is a person you want to be far away from. Like, it's like they included the race, and the exclusive purpose of said race is to be there for the individual adventures. You know, it's an isolated situation. I don't like those. I think that if you're going to put in a new race, make it one that makes everyone go, ah, that's a good one. They did it because it became their fucking mascot. That's the only reason they did it. They make the languages based language. Ooh, sign language. I was told there's a section on sign language. The fuck? What is... If your character's unable to speak, they cannot speak. Why did they put that in? That's so obvious. I guess it's because the original thing says you can... The fact is here, though, kind of bothers me. Because originally it was like Drow sign language. And the whole point was... the whole point was... Like, this is just like, come on, man. At some fucking point. At some point... A language is gonna, like, you, at some point, you're pushing a modern look on an old-fashioned thing. You can't do that. You can't always just make everything like, oh, it's so modern. Everyone can do this. Remarkable resonance. Vibrations through my butt. So, let's see. It was called read lips. Let's see if read lips... What is that object recognize spell? Oh, it's because of the reaction icon. As a reaction, you can identify things. You can read lips. When you are at your leisure, you can do this automatically in encounter mode. It's more difficult to fascinate it. Okay. You must succeed at a society check? What the fuck is a society check? Why are you using the term society? Oh, okay, okay, that's the part. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Some people might contort that. But that's... Like, if your character can't speak, you can't just magically speak because you take a feat that says you can speak. Drained in society. What the fuck is society? So all the skills now fit on one fucking page. What is society? Recall knowledge actions. Subsist on the streets. Living on the streets. Create forgery to... Really? Oh, come on! I always loved that these were their own feats. All things. Now society, for some odd reason, is also... They compressed a whole bunch of shit into one thing. Damn, that's a lot of compression. This is fine, because no one ever fucking uses handle animal. No one uses handle animal. No one ever took handle animal, unless it was specifically your deal. You did not take handle animal. Don't lie to me. It was a feat that, it was, like, maybe if you're a paladin or a fighter who wanted to get a mount, no one took it, and even then, you probably didn't even use your mount that much. Like, it's really specific to combat already. It's like, who wants to take a skill that's just for combat, you know? Balance, escape, squeeze. Tumble through. Now here's the thing that gets me the most is the way classes are built in terms of they didn't put the little list here. They usually put like a little list. It's like you can get this. So yeah, see, fucking Goblin Alchemist. Look at how terrible this looks. Why would you want to be this? Who looks at this and goes, man, I want those fucking eyes. I want those fucking teeth. Ugh. Ugh. So I get 2, plus your intelligence modifier, goes all the way up to 10. For some reason, the rogue now gets 10. Here's a problem I have with the rogue, having sneak attack, is... Come on, man. Oh, cool, finesse striker. That's really good. But the thing that just bothers me about this just freaking doofy. Like, just give people free reign over this or something. Let's just say you can get 2 martial weapons. Or something. Like, don't be like this. They stuck to a lot of the old stuff. Like, why is sneak attack still just a thing? Make it a class feat. Put something else in its place. The reason this is a problem for me is look at what they get. They get answer C feast background. Okay, I think everyone gets that. The first one's always pretty big because it has those things, it has initial proficiencies. For some, I guess that's there because some people don't want to read all the fucking shit, so they're like, oh, we don't need, and you have to go through all that. I don't get this. The fact this is here. It's like you can enter C feat, and then there's a different one for answer C feats later. That's just a little bit silly. But the problem I have with sneak attack is I like the idea of the rogue is the character who learns because they had to. The rogue is formed by the environment around them, and they adapted to that environment. But that makes it really freaking weird when you have this character who is self-made, and then also knows sneak attack. What if your character's just a charmer? Like, let people exchange that. Make it like 1 feat that everyone takes, and it's like you can get bonuses to certain skills, to like your charming skills. You can get bonuses to your sneaking skills, or you can get the backstab. Like, give them an option which defines the character. Maybe later they can spend class feats getting the other ones, but give them something, you know. Master Strike. Oh yeah. Wow. Wow. Master Strike, aka just fucking kill someone. Just murder a man. You're next. This is very good, by the way. I really love this. This is very good. What is Hidden Paragon? Oh, it's all up here. I really love looking at the 20th level stuff because it's like, ooh, we can be here a Paragon where we become invisible for no particular reason. Not even see invisibility can see you. What? Listen, I'm all for the fancy stuff, but once you start making you successfully use stealth to hide or become sensed to all. Oh, they can still see you by looking. Okay, fine, but that's just kind of dumb. That's really dumb. I don't know, something about this just makes me go, that's dumb. Why can a character just poof? Reactive distraction. When you would be hit by an attacker target about when you start out. Okay, that's nice. That's neat. That's cool stuff. That's fun stuff. That's stuff that makes me go, okay, so where's my favorite class? I think I like the monk a lot. The monk is pretty cool now because he gets this. He gets a little table. You get to pick your own how you kick ass. That's nice. Forceful. I don't know what that does. I'll have to look that up. But what do you get at the top? I think at the top you get like 2 cool things. I really love when your capstone is just the capstone should always be like, you got this side of your class, you get this side. So if it's a paladin, you get the mount combat, or you get the divine stuff, you know? One thing I don't like. I really hate this. Wait, they don't get spellcasting? They don't get spellcasting. I thought they got spellcasting. I guess they got rid of that. What did they get then? I guess they get like, I guess they get specific, yeah. Okay, so now they're specific. Fair enough. I wonder how they handle the cleric stuff, because everyone knows, clerics always suck. So here's a fun thing they also did. They also made druids and bards full casters because they had occult and primal. So I think the reason they went for full casters for bard, even though a bard should be a fucking non-specialist, the whole point of a bard is he does everything, but he does it shittily. So it doesn't make sense for them to be able to cast everything. Fine, whatever. Do whatever you want. I don't care anymore. I don't know how spellcasting works in armor, but we'll figure that out at some point. Yeah. Yeah, the positive energy channeling was how they fixed the fact that everyone always wanted them to carry healing spells. But anyway, I'm gonna pop. I gotta go do stuff. Como. No, someone said something. I gotta go. But thank you all for tuning in. Bye bye.